Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aquarius, December 4th, 2021. Uranus and Jupiter are in trine, 120 degrees of difference between them. The initiative and creativity of your sign will allow you to achieve those goals that until now seemed less than impossible to achieve. This day your ability to surprise is put to the test. Many opportunities are going to present themselves in which you will be the decisive factor that will determine the turn that events will take. In love, it is your time to review, to take back the reins of your love life in your hands. Smile at your partner with all the intensity that you have in your heart, and you will live in harmony with the effluvium that comes from Venus, the planet of love, direct, whose energy neutralizes any retarding effect of your ruler Uranus, retrograde. You could get a surprising call from someone you haven't talked to in a while. Your mind may be overwhelmed by an excess of information on metaphysical, spiritual, or artistic matters in books, magazines, and documentaries. You'll want to read more, but you could strain your eyesight and give you a headache. Don't force the machine, save something for tomorrow. Improvements in problems associated with your internal organs, and if you are a woman and suffer from menopausal disorders or premenstrual disorders, this is an ideal day to experience recovery from all those discomforts and relax both mentally and physically. To counteract the harmful action of the planet Neptune, you will need a lot of protein. Remember, yogurts and lean cream cheeses are packed with protein. From time to time, especially if you have had an overly generous business lunch, have a sachet of pure or flavored protein, sold in pharmacies, for dinner. Are you suddenly falling in love with an old friend? This can make you feel confused and a little scared since you have never looked at that person with those eyes. However, this person probably corresponds to you, so don't discount it. Consider this: could this person be an important part of your future? How well do they know each other? Do you respect this person the way you should? If the answers to these questions are positive, give it a try. But be careful, if you fail you could lose him as a friend. The moon, the planet of fertility, influences the natives of your sign. For young mothers who have recently given birth, you should regain your healthy weight now. If you are trying to have a child, the stars will come to your aid. Obviously, you will experience great inner peace and you will feel connected to the world. The practice of gentle activity, such as yoga or relaxation therapy, suits you well. Let yourself be initiated. You should feel in harmony with the proposed exercises. Multiple options will be presented to you in this final period of the year 2021. Dedicate yourself to enjoying it quietly and not complicating your life with work worries which you cannot solve from home. This astral setup indicates that you are going to make money today in a completely unexpected way. Also, be careful, if you are unexpectedly offered a job or even a temporary job, not to refuse it too quickly. You might regret it. You might have missed the chance to start a new career that pays more than the old one. Today, you will feel bored and restless. Maybe you feel the need to free yourself from those ties that bind you to worldly affairs, to run in search of adventure, even if you don't know exactly what kind of adventure. You will begin to feel locked in both at home and work. You could plan an outing or a short trip out of the city to give you the rest you need. Trust your personal talent and you will achieve success with your money, but you must insist and not leave everything to chance. Moments of purchases and sales are coming and you must be very careful not to fall into the hands of manipulative people. Even if financial worries make life difficult for you, don't be discouraged. Of course, you will have to tighten your belt and limit unnecessary expenses. However, you can count on a boost of luck. You will also be able to carry out fruitful financial transactions. Today you might feel frustrated if someone else doesn't see things the way you do. Others may not realize what is obvious to you. Don't be afraid to poke someone's balloon. It will cause you pain and grogginess at first, but in the long run, it will help you to see reality as it is. If we had to sum up your professional activity, the compliments would flow. From the secretary to the general manager, opinions are unanimous. Why not try to climb this level which makes you so want? You have all the skills you need to make it happen. Planning and organized, you have more than one tour in your briefcase. Go ahead, life goes by like a flash. You have to seize every opportunity as a gift and not as a burden. You must prepare to live in the present and not be bringing up any love experience from your past, because today your ruler Uranus, retrograde, is placed in opposition to Mars, and if you allow yourself to be carried away by emotional impulses, your comments would cause scenes of jealousy and would compromise a relationship that promises a lot if you know how to cultivate it. Your relationship with your spouse becomes much more serene than recently. Indeed, you will be totally free from the influence of Pluto, which pushed you to destabilize the other by incessant criticism. This time you will find a much more positive state of mind. Single, you will experience a delicious carefree feeling right now and want to savor the moment. The wedding will be for later. You are receptive to the slightest emotion that agitates those around you. This hypersensitivity is double-edged and can cause a crisis as well as intense moments of sharing in your love life. As a couple, you have never felt so close to your loved one. Your partner can count on you and he is grateful to you. Single, you are easily moved. Some people try to take advantage of it. Probe their intentions well before giving everything to them. Today, sensual and romantic thoughts will dominate your mind. If you have a partner, you will want to enter your love nest with that special person. If you don't have it, you may find that your attractions arouse more admiration than usual. An old friendship could turn into something more. In another order, this is not a good day to make investments or important purchases. If you do, the result might not be what you expected. The weather is fine for the natives of the sign. In the family circle, you will be pampered and will be able to demonstrate sufficient diplomacy to diffuse the small tensions of everyday life. In the friendly field, the planets will position themselves very favorably today. Your friends will be a great support and will give you the breath of fresh air that you need. You might even be contacted by a lost friend. The pretty memories you will share will complete this decidedly very pleasant day. No planet will have a direct impact on your family life. So everything will be fine, and your loved ones will be in superb shape. However, your independent character, exacerbated by Uranus, may push you to neglect your family.